Welcome to Lesson 25. We have 3 letters left in our alphabet to introduce as our capital letter form, and then we're going to practice a few words, making some connections. And when I say making connections, I mean making connections between our letters. And then we're going to write a question and write the answer to it. You know, the thing that we've been doing, how we've been writing in our color, in our printed form, and trying to make sure that our print stays on the baseline and that it's the right size and fills the line properly, and then doing our cursive right on top of that. Well, that is a way that I want you to continue to practice your cursive. You work on your spelling words that way. You print your words and then write cursive on top of them. Print them and then write cursive on top of them. And your smart head will learn the spelling of those words, and it will also learn how to write the cursive at the same time. And your skills will get better. And as your skill gets better, then cursive really takes some of the hard work out of writing, because we're able to keep our pencil down and just smoothly get all those great ideas we have in our head onto our paper. And we can do it pretty quickly. But that doesn't happen until you've practiced a lot and your cursive skills have developed. So practice, practice, practice. Remember, practice makes something permanent. So make sure that you practice carefully. It is not how many times you do it. It is how focused and how well you work at it as you're doing it. That's going to make it the kind of writing you want it to be. You don't get better by doing more, faster, and sloppy without a focus. You get better by spending time focusing and paying close attention to what you're doing, and then your brain and your hands learn the pattern. Okay, so we have an X today and a Y and Z. So let's make our little x, our lowercase x, and make our capital printed X. And you know what? The cursive is not much different than this. The cursive starts tall with a bump. Watch me. Comes down and makes a line and crosses, just like that. So go right ahead and make yours. And then make it right on top of your capital printed one, and that's it. Make another one. When you make the next letter, you can come back and pick up right off this if you want to, or just make it beside it. Okay, let's look at the letter Y. Now, I've always made my Y with a curve to it like this. And if you're making it like that, it's very, very easy to make your capital. And my capital Y, I've always made it like this in the printed form. Some people make their lowercase like this. They pick it up. And some people make their capitals like that. So we're going to look at both of them. So when you make your capital, you're going to have a little bit of a bump. Start tall, and you come down, go back up tall, come all the way down, and put the tail on. I like that. Hopefully you made both of these on your paper, both kinds on your paper. Make one now on the capital. It's just almost the same as the printed. Okay, now let's make one here. So we do an ups, I'm sorry, you're not going to make the smaller case, you're going to make the capital. You're going to start tall, you're going to bump, you're going to come down, and there. And let's make the capital on top of our old one that's like this. See, it's not very much at all like it, is it? Now make one with nothing behind it. There. Okay, take your circling pencil, go back and look at your X's, Get the one that you think is your best and circle it. Look at your Y. And I'm looking, I think this one is a pretty good one. It's kind of fat at the bottom, but it's good. This one, it's good too. This one was pretty wide and had a little tiny tail. I think I'm going to circle this one. Okay, let's make our Z. Our lowercase looks like this. Our capital Z in print looks like that. Now, our capital Z, remember when we made, let's make a lowercase z here because I want you to look at that in cursive. Remember we did that for the cursive? Well, that's exactly what it's going to be when it's a capital. It's going to go, only it's going to go bigger. See? Just like that. Okay, make a capital. Now make it on top of this one. So you start right about, like where we started our L and where we start our bump. And you make it, and there it is. Now make one without any help. And there you are. Make another one. Okay. Circle your best one. I'm going to take my red pencil. I'm going to go back and show you something. Here is Z, right here. That's the way the letter Z is kind of like pocketed in that cursive we're making. Okay, skip a line and take your colored pencil, and we're going to write the word color, C-O-L-O-R. I want you to write the word yellow, Y-E-L-L-O-W. Write the word green, G-R-E-E-N. Leave some space and write the word blue, B-L-U-E. Now, we're not going to do all our colors, but we're going to do a couple more. Leave a space, write the word red, R-E-D. Go down to the next line and write the word purple, P-U-R-P-L-E. And leave a space and write the word orange, O-R-A-N-G-E, orange. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to write all of these in cursive right on top of them. But when we start with the colors, I want you to start each one of them with a capital letter. Not because we normally capitalize them, but because you're going to use a capital letter in your answer. One of these colors is going to start your answer, and I want you to practice the capital now. Okay, so go ahead and write the word color, just normal. And we're doing that because we have two dips, one into the L. I want you to practice that dip and that dip. Pay close attention. Now, make your capital Y and go right into the E and write it in cursive. Be careful with your dip on the W and dip at the end of the W. Now, if you need to watch me and then pause and write, that's good. Okay, capital G, I'm going to go up, come back, get that pointy part on there. There's my G, and then R-E-E-N. And I could have come right back into that if I wanted to, like that. Blue, we're going to start tall. And then I'll go right into my L and my E. Red, we're going to start tall. Make our R, go right into the E, D. Purple, start tall. Pull down, push back, make your, and then I'm going to come down right into the, it's not connected to the next letter. Doesn't connect. and write purple. And then make your O, capital O with the curl. Come down and put your R-A-N-E. There. If you need more time, pause the video. Our question is, what is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? So we're going to write that, a capital W. Remember, W-H, our question word phonogram. What is your, Y-O-U-R, the possessive form, favorite, F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E. F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E. Favorite color. Now you should have been able to get that all on your one line and put your question mark. Okay, pause the video if you need some more time. Okay, I'm going to model again like I've been doing, and you watch, and I'll talk about any trouble spots or things we need to pay attention to, and then you can pause the video and do your color, your cursive rather, on top of your question. Okay, so when we make the W, remember we're going to have a little bit of a bump, and then we make the curves, and then we have the dip high, and then I'll make my H-A-T. Cross my T. Is, dot it, your, make sure you be careful with that dip on the O and then your shortcut on the R, your, what is your, okay, tall upswing and come down, get those tails below the baseline, but don't go very low or you'll be into your writing that comes below. Favorite. Okay, watch that V. You're going to upswing, bump into it, come down, curve, dip to the O, dip to the R, I-T-E. Now that's going to be, you've got to pay close attention to that area there where you have those dips. Okay, and then we have color. Dip and go into the L, come down, curve to the 2, dip and go into the R. If that's giving you trouble, go back to the lesson where we did I-R, O-R, W-O-R, and practice some more on those pages. Okay, pause the video and do your cursive. Now, I'm going to leave enough space because I'm going to let you pick whatever color you want to from the what do we have? 6 colors up here. Pick whatever color you want to, and you're going to write that first. So I'm going to draw a line here. Let me do it in orange. I'm going to draw a line, and that's going to leave space. Now, you don't need to draw the line on yours. Don't do that line on yours. I'm just doing that. And then you're going to write, you're going to answer, yellow is my favorite color. See how you pull your words out of the question. Or green is my favorite color. Or red is my favorite color. And you're not going to write that line because I don't know whether you have a long word or a short word. Okay? So let me put the rest of the sentence up here. Is my favorite color. Period. So you can write in your color whatever color you want to. And then you write, is my favorite color. Okay, now you can pause the video and get your sentence written. Okay, now whatever yours has is cursive here, we already have the cursive model up here. So look at that cursive model to do your cursive color name, and then your pencil should be down right now and listening. And then on top of it now, Remember, you bump and then you make an M, and then and of course we've done favorite up above here, so that should be, but watch that V, watch that. Oh, did you see what I did? Oh no, did you see what I did? I was talking and I made an O. Did you see that? Go into your A and then go up and bump. That's how easy it is not to have the dip, or to put a dip where it needs to come down. There. And then color. And you need that dip. You need that dip. And then put that. Okay. And you have lots of space still on your paper, so you can write this and all of these to practice them more. I'm going to get that adjusted. There you have all of it, so you can put the video on pause as you go ahead and do the cursive and practice. That completes lesson 25 of cursive handwriting.